Hello, also, my name is Delaney Mesty Jones. I have my bachelor's degree in biology with molecular cell physiology, and I'm currently getting my personal training certificate. So, we're doing a back and biceps workout today. So, we're going to warm up with some banded pull aparts, as you can see here. Now, my resistance band was kind of heavy, and you're going to see that a little later. And then we're going to go immediately into a stability ball lat stretch. So, we want to warm up those lats. As you can see here, I'm trying to use my core as well as my lats and my deltoids to maintain my stability. You don't want to just use your shoulders and put all your weight into your shoulders because you could pull something, a tendon, which would not be fun. So make sure that you are controlling yourself, controlling your movements. The more controlled, the better to warm up those muscles. So here we are doing these arm dislocators, or so what I think they are called. As you can see here, the resistance band was intense and I'm struggling for my life. But you are simply going to rotate your arms back and forth in this fluid motion, warming up those shoulders, because usually I hit shoulders on chest day, but I was feeling spicy this morning. So I said, you know what, let's do back, biceps, and shoulders. So I'm warming up my shoulders here. Oh, that face is cute. Oh, yeah. Moving on to activation. So activation is just activating the muscle parts that you're going to be using, the muscle groups. I'm doing some lateral raises here with some 5-pound weights. And then I immediately went into an upward row. So when you do these activation movements, you're going to set a timer for 6 minutes. And you're going to do it as a circuit as many times with no rests. So lastly, I'm doing some inchworms. Actually, just kidding. This is not lastly. We're doing some inchworms here to warm up our shoulders, as I said, as well as our lats, our deltoids, really our upper arms in general. And our last movement is going to be a stability ball back extension. Again, you're going to want to use your core here, as well as your entire back for this movement, because it could easily hurt your neck. Don't use your neck to pull yourself up, please. You're going to balance the ball between your hips and your ribs. Now moving into resistance training, we've warmed up all of those muscle groups that we're going to be using today. And so I'm starting with a shoulder press. Now this is heavy for me, as you're going to see in a second. So when it comes to a shoulder press, you want to make sure there's not too much arch in your back, because that could really damage your lower lumbar region. You want to make sure that you are finding strength within your core. I don't know if you've taken away from this that the core is one of the most important things, but your core is super important in strength training and just fitness in general. So please find stability within your core. If it's too heavy, don't be prideful. Just reduce the weight. That is the worst case scenario, okay? So yeah, as you can see, I'm fighting for my life. Moving on to a bent over row with 50 pounds. That was much simpler for me. So you want to make sure you're keeping those arms at a 90-degree angle close to your sides. No chicken wings, y'all. No chicken wings. Okay. And again, use your core. Lift with your back, not your back. Don't lift with your lower back, guys. Use your lats, engage your lats, and engage your core, because you could really hurt yourself on that movement. Here you see I'm doing a unilateral single arm row. So this is really good for muscle imbalances. You want to make sure that you're incorporating a compound movement as well as a unilateral movement into every single one of your workouts to address muscle imbalances, and compound movements work all the muscles. So lastly here, you see me doing 721s. So essentially all this is, you see me first going full range of motion. So I'm going from hip to chest, and I'm going to do that 7 times. And then after I'm done with that 7 times, you are going to switch up the movement. So as you can see, I'm going from hip to belly button, and that is really working the back of my arms. And you're going to do that 7 times. And then lastly, you're going to go from belly button to chest 7 times. So belly button, chest, and you're going to do that 7 times. Last thing, all of these movements are going to be done 3 times. So they're going to be 3 sets each, and they're going to be 10 to 12 reps each, depending on how you feel. Additionally, please do not forget to cool down, and I hope you enjoy. Follow for more.